And the run is finished. I've already put in some drinkers and a feeder. So here you have the outside part, the run with the coop. The inside, so you can open the complete back side. In here you will find 3 trays. It's an optional thing, but I think it's convenient. You can put the litter in it, and when you want to clean out the droppings from the chickens, you can just take them out, clean them, put them back in, put some new litter in, and it's finished. So very fast. If you don't use them, then it's just basic, simple, smooth bottom, which is very convenient also for cleaning. And if you have problems with red blood mites, Demark galinae, then yeah, they can't really hide except for maybe like in this crack, but they don't have a lot of cracks to hide in like what you would have with a wooden coop. And then over here are the nesting boxes. For now I'm gonna use it for chicks, so they don't really need the nesting boxes, but I am gonna fill them up, because if they do sleep on it, then it's a little bit more clean when there is some litter in here. Here's the roof, it's the same color as you can see. You just put it on top and then you secure it with these rings. So now let's put in some litter and then some chicks. Now let me show you how to open and close it. Just open it over here. Then you lift the handles up. And then you can open it just like that. And if you want to collect eggs, then it's basically the same thing. Just open up these rings. Then you can just take this off. Now you might be wondering, how did I get the feeder over there? Well, it's quite simple. You just turn these 2 locks to the middle and then it opens. And then you can give your chickens feed. Robin, come! And voila, and it's closed. Yeah, there's one thing that I need to show you guys. And that's how to open and close the door. So it's just with this handle, you pull it, and then you lower it, and then it lowers into place. But I might have timed it a little bit too much. Yeah, but as you can see, it closes. And then you can just hang the hanger over here, or wherever you want. And your chickens are safe at night. And to open it is just like this. Very simple. Alright, the first residents have arrived. There are 3 chicks from the Red Mottle project and 8 golden pheasants, 3 salmon colored ones and 5 cinnamon colored. So 2 new colors. and they're doing good, but they're starting to feather pick a little bit. And yeah, it's also very dry inside, so their feather quality isn't the greatest. So I think outside on the grass they will do better. They're a little bit smaller now in terms of square meters, but it's big enough for them. They are only with 11 and one is for sale, so yeah. I'm gonna set them free because it's quite hot in Belgium. It's 33 degrees Celsius right now. Might not be the best day to move chicks, especially golden pheasants around, but it's gonna stay hot for quite a time, for quite a while, so but it's gonna cool down a little bit, so that's a good thing. I believe within a week it might drop like 10 degrees, so to about 23 degrees Celsius, so that's great. But it's actually quite okay today. With the wind, there's like a little breeze. But yeah, as you can see, they're puffing. But the chicks are already eating grass. Now it's time for the golden pheasants to find the grass. But they will find it and they will know that they can eat it. That's an advantage when you have chicks from chickens with your golden pheasant chicks. Because they are, how would you say it? They live in captivity for a much longer time in terms of generations. So they are like used to be in a cage and stuff like that from generations long. So as you can see, that they're not that stressed out. They're more domestic, and this will also calm down the golden pheasants. Because they see, there are a lot of chicks running around, not stressed out. So we don't need to be stressed out as well. So that might be a good tip. They eat the same, so that doesn't really matter. I do wonder if they will go up and into the coop. We'll see. I might try to learn them to go inside. Maybe they will just follow the chicks, but I'm gonna lock them up the first night, or maybe not lock them up, but at least make sure they are inside on the perches and not outside on the ground. But nothing should get through. You have like protection over here, so wire on the grass, so nothing can dig under, and the wire itself from the run is very sturdy. I'd say not even a wolf could get through, so it's very sturdy. I did put some mesh underneath it, as you can see. It's barely visible. It's an extra layer of protection, but it's mainly because I don't want them to dig a lot of holes. There are already enough bumps and holes and craters in my lawn, and it's not really convenient when you have to mow it. So for now, I mean for always, I'm using a wire or a mesh underneath. But they can still pack the grass and walk on it. They can't take a dust bath. That's like the only thing they might be missing, but it's not their permanent home. So for chicks and for like temporary breeding flocks, this is very convenient. But you can also set it up somewhere permanently, and then you don't really need the mesh underneath it. If it's okay for you that days that the chickens start digging, because that's what chickens do. They do this for looking for bugs and worms and stuff like that, and also to make a dust bath. So if you do want to use mesh like I do, you might put like a container of some sort with some sand in it, so they can take a dust bath. And then you can also use this permanently and move the coop around in your lawn. They keep the grass short and they fertilize the grass. As you can see over here, like the darker patch of grass is where the chicken coop was, and all around it's like more grayish, not so vibrant. So it will look bad at first, but when the grass comes back it's much greener, much healthier after it gets fertilized by the chicks or chickens or ducks or pheasants, squirrels, whatever you want to keep in here. So that was it for today. Don't forget, if you want to buy a Nestera coop or something else on DeHuisdierSuper.nl or dehuisdiersuper.be, you can use my discount code. It's just Sander or Sander. I'll leave the link down below, and multiple links for when you're in a different country, for DeHuisdierSuper and for Nestera. And the discount code Sander will give you a 5% discount during checkout. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye. In het zakboek voor de kippenhouder vertel ik je alles wat je moet weten over het houden van kippen.